Hey guys, Valeros here from the Arc Trade Federation. Today we'll be going over some tips and tricks for the Tek Trough. Alright, let's get started. So first off, the Tek Trough you can get from defeating Beta Megapithecus, Beta Manticore, Gamma Rockwell, and the Desert Titan. That's what's out right now so far unofficial. You also have to have the tech generator, which I have over there, to power them, which is why you need to do beta. I think you can unlock the trough and gamma mana core, but you have to do beta to get the generator. So you're going to need tech power to power the tech generator. These tricks do work on regular troughs also, just in case you haven't made it to the tech tier yet. But I highly recommend using tech if you've got it, because the tech troughs not only increase the stack size or the storage size from 60 to 100, but the tech troughs also refrigerate the items that are inside them, which is very helpful. Another cool thing you can do with your troughs, which you need to be careful with, but it is very helpful. Let's say I was using this set of troughs right here. These are my fish meat troughs, and I was raising Rexes over here. I could use this to either include or exclude Rexes from those troughs. So if I just had fish meat in this trough right here, which Rexes would eat before they ate raw meat, I could go through here and edit the feeding list. So open the radial menu for PC, basically just hold down E, edit the feeding list. You're going to add a dino to it. Please keep in mind that aberrant or tech dinos also have to be added. Don't make the mistake I did and not add, like I was raising aberrant otters, and I had my trough set to feed otters, but it wasn't set to feed aberrant otters. So I lost my first pair of Tron aberrant otters, and it made me very, very sad. So make sure you add those to that list. So aberrant otters, and I can add baryonyxes to that. If I wanted to remove the troughs or remove the dinos from that, I could go over here and click the remove from the list. And currently the list is disabled. So if I click this button, now only dinos that are on this list will be able to eat from this trough right here. So let's say you're raising gotchas next to your other dinos, and you don't want your gotchas eating all your food. So you can set your troughs to, you can put a gotcha out next to it. Like if I didn't have this dino out here, it wouldn't allow me to add it to that list. It has to be within range of the trough. But let's say I had a gotcha here, or let's use this dreadmere. We'll play like it's a gotcha real quick. So let's say I didn't want it eating from this list, so I would remove these two dinos, add the dreadmere, and set it to exclude. So now you don't have to go through and add all the other dinos you're raising, but if you don't want, let's say this quote-unquote dreadmere gotcha eating from your troughs, now it won't. Just make sure that when you are going to raise something else, and like you don't have as many troughs set up as I do, and you don't have your dinos all spread out, make sure you disable those lists, because I've lost quite a few tames because I had my troughs set to only feed Shastasauruses, or whatever those called, the whales that they added on the center. I had it set to only feed those, and I lost quite a few tames with that. So learn from my mistakes. Don't do what I did. Do better. Yeah, don't do what I did. Also, troughs and tech troughs can be fed with carts. So you can use a cart to autofill your troughs. So let's say you didn't have tech troughs, but you wanted to raise dinos, and you wanted to have they can replenish the meat that's in those troughs. I have a greenhouse cart right here, but let's say you had fridges on it. As long as you were within range, that trough would autofill, or that cart would autofill your trough with raw meat. as long as there was a slot inside that trough. Now, eventually, especially if you're using a regular trough, that trough is going to fill up with spoiled meat, and you're going to have to get rid of it. Otherwise, your dinos will starve if they eat raw meat. These carts right here will auto-fill these troughs right here. All of these troughs are filled with mayho berries. Just keep in mind that it also pulls the seeds, so if you're trying to plant crops into your cart and it's within range of the trough and it's not seeding the plot, it's probably pulling the seed into your troughs. Just keep that in mind. You can also use this to feed your rock drakes and wyverns. So let's go over to my base real quick. So we're going to take a resource that our dinos normally would not eat, because we do not want the trough to fill with the milk. We only want one milk to go in there at a time. So what we're going to do, too much crap in my inventory, dang it. We'll just go over here and use one of these. So what we're going to do is get rid of all this crap, get rid of all of our spoiled meat, and let's say we had a cart within range of this. We're going to fill this up so it has 99 slots in it. Not 100. 99, please. Give it back. Server lag. Okay. 99. So then what we're going to do is have our cart within range of this that has barrels on it, sealed barrels, and it will pull milk from those sealed barrels into your troughs here, and it will feed your wyverns or rock drakes that you have nearby, and it'll only pull one milk at a time. That way you're not wasting them, and you don't have to open your sealed barrels anymore. So this will help you greatly improve that. Of course, that does require that you have the Bob's Tall Tales DLC, or you have someone with the Bob's Tall Tales DLC craft that stuff for you and give it to you. Then you can use them. But just a little cheeky trick there for you guys in case you did not know that. Let's put this crap away. You can put superfood in troughs to feed gotchas. You can put, as you can see, chitin and keratin in there, along with all kinds of other stuff. But I hope you guys found that video useful, or the video useful. If you did, please like. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.